What's going on, traders? Welcome to my stream. Right now we're just gonna do a live stream. Today's date is actually May 27, 2025. So a lot of interesting activity here. I think my other channel is stuck in pretty much is stuck in what is it stuck on? Is stuck in let's see. Is stuck in YouTube jail. So due to that fact, we're gonna have to stream on my other channel. So that's exactly what we're doing. Just gonna do live now. There we go. Live now. I'm gonna put that on top of the thing here. Okay, publish. There we go. Live now. Publish. There we go. That should work. All right. Let's see if it works. All right. So that pretty much works. Today's live stream, we're gonna put that over here. So right now right now we're discussing today's trades. Make sure you pretty much just sign up uh, to this new YouTube channel because for some reason I am in YouTube jail for the next 2 weeks because I'm getting hit by copyright or something. So market review May 27th, 2025. Uh, let's see. So a lot of activities today. I'm just gonna do a quick recap today. Pretty much what has happened today. SBET has been our primary mover so far. Market review. There we go. SBET has been primarily our mover so far, and this ticker pretty much I was going long in the morning here on the $10 dip here. And pretty much I sold it 11:05, right around 7 a.m. Because I was waking up at around 7 a.m. Let's see. SBET up how much percent? It was up like 500%. Was it up like 500%? 533%. Right now, the reason I'm doing this is pretty much to let you know that I have a new YouTube channel. We're gonna post some information there uh, until things get better. And also, this is gonna be like a midday recap for tomorrow. And for those people interested, pretty much save some tickers and go from there. So SBET, pretty much I was buying it in the morning, right about 10, sold 11, and then right here had this humongous pop over here. This ticker went to the freaking moon. It's and actually it hit like 50 cents. Let's see. 1 second. Comments. Going through all the details on this live stream, that's for sure. So let's see. All right. Go. Custom. Are the details here? Customization. Live. There we go. All right. So we got like one viewer. So so I'm posting some videos. Go testing one. There we go. So this ticker actually went to the freaking moon. We had this downtrend break right about here, 25. I didn't really want to buy because it's pretty much overbought. All right. Pretty much we're gonna try to get this YouTube going. Twitter. Market review May 27, 2025. Oh, S bet IMNN GGLY works NVTS FAS. So you can see so that this ticker was the primary mover of the day, and actually it sucked up a lot of liquidity from the other small cap stocks. Believe it or not. Let's see. So SBET up 500 and something percent. I have to pretty much write whether or not my thumbnail there. I messed up. Oh, there we go. So what happened today? The gappers pretty much sold off at the open, and like the gappers. I don't know if I posted this. There was a lot of gappers that sold off at the open. Here we go. These were the gappers. So we started off the Memorial Day. These were the gappers from in the morning. We had Works. Pretty much I was trying to buy it as we broke 75. You can see Works over here was having trouble 75. That was around 710. And I actually got stopped out for flat. It only really gave like um 75 to 84. It only gave like, I don't know, it gave like 10-15% buying this one pre-market. And then sadly, this thing sold off. So take a look at these like top gainers right here. These pre-market gainers. Like normally on the first day of the week, which was today on Tuesday, the stocks were supposed to perform a little better. Um, but they did not. As well as FAAS. Look at this one. I mean, I was buying this one as a day two continuation right here at like 82. You can see a day two continuation right about here. Right here at 82. I actually got in at like 85, 86, and I sold it at 94 way too soon. So you can see like many of my trades, I actually sold my winners a little too soon. Let's see. We can see that. There we go. 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 So I actually sold this one way too soon. We got in at 86. Stock went up to 150. So in the morning they moved really quickly. But I was trying to rebuy it, and I kind of gave back my win from work. Well, sadly, this morning has been pretty rocky because you had um works like all these tickers, all these gappers sold off the first day of the week. You had works that sold off. pretty hard. You had FAS that sold off very hard. See that over here. Then you had uh, CTX. Look at this one. CTX. We just had a daily breakout of 250, and it pretty much just sold off hard. Right here, CTX. CTX right there. And I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the volume on it. I should have seen the volume on it. Like right here, I should have seen the volume on it. Let me put it on another CTX. There we go. CTX. CTX. We had a nice pop all the way up to 260, and then it pretty much just tanked. So you can see that like, the morning trend has been pretty rocky and hollow as well. I was expecting at least hollow should go. So all the stocks pretty much sold off at open, and then most amount of activity, the most amount of like liquidity came like midday. Um, the midday stocks that happened today were pretty much what was one? NVTS. This stock had news with Nvidia a couple days ago, and we broke yesterday's high, 495. We broke this daily high of 527. Then we pretty much ran. I didn't really see this one or at all. So I didn't really see this one. So what I did see is you can see that I do have a big profit in IMNN. Actually still short on IMNN. IMNN was a pretty much a simple trade. You can see right here we broke yesterday's high of 140. And my idea in the private Discord room, a couple of traders got in on it. Let me just show you IMNN. Oh, let's see, IMNN right here. It looks like right here. IMNN right here. 1.4 long, 1.5. Here we go. 1.5 mm. Top IMNN. Where is I? I actually went long. I actually alerted this ticker in the chat room because it was breaking yesterday's high of 140. Where is I? Here we go. Here you go. Right here. So I was like, IMM, this is a day two continuation, broke yesterday's high of 140. IMM. Thinking IMM will go like NVTS. So right here, I was thinking IMM will go like NVTS. So what NVTS did, um, NVTS did, we broke yesterday's high and the day before 52-week breakout by these yellow lines, $5 and 527. We ran to 730. So I was like, the other ticker that's supposed to be running is IMNN. That was last week's ticker. We broke 140, which is right here. And then I was buying it at 150. I sold most of my shares into 189. The stock went to 223. Speaking now on the live stream. I am in YouTube jail, so might as well get some follows, get some subscribers on this new channel. Get some subscribers on this channel. All right. So I've been in YouTube jail for some unknown reason. I don't know. I'm getting hit with a bunch of YouTube jail kind of deal. So I'm pretty much just streaming on this YouTube channel and posting my daily videos on this YouTube channel until the time period of, I think it's like 20 day, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks I'm in YouTube jail. So the opportunity todays were IMN to buy it as it broke 140, 150. Um, NVTS, which I actually did miss because the float on it was too high. But sadly, at the open, I actually did lose on FAS. We had like 3 gappers that sold off pretty hard. So I was not really expecting like the first day of the week, which was Tuesday today, to have such a major sell-off. It was pretty rough out there. You can see my PNL I lost on a ticker. I have a really good, really good gain on IMM. I'm actually short IMM from like 213. So I'm nursing it a little bit. DGLY is another ticker that pretty much is closing pretty strong. This is possibly, you can see so here. DGLY is possibly a ticker that's holding really well. I was looking at it as it broke the pre-market high of 250, and I was thinking as long as the 250 holds, it should go higher tomorrow. That's kind of like what I was thinking. Not sure if it will, so we'll see, but it definitely looks good. As some tickers we're gonna look for tomorrow. NVTS is the only tick. We only have like really 3 tickers that perform really well. SBT that went straight freaking up, and I was supposed to buy it when it's up like 250% and buy the trend line and buy the trend line. I thought that buying a stock up 300% would be stupid. And we had NVTS, which is the deal with Nvidia, which I didn't buy. We had IMNM, which I alerted it because it broke yesterday high. It was a stock very much in play. Yesterday's high was 140 with this trend line over here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm in YouTube jail. I think I said in one of my videos, I made this amount of money in a ticker. Like I don't really make like that much money from this business, but I'm gonna continue to post. Yeah, they pretty much hit me with like 2 strikes for like what is it called for some videos that I did like 2 weeks ago, three, like a couple of months ago, and I was like, well, they were a couple of months ago. Why would you give me a strike for those? And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I changed the title, and I guess everything's fine. So right now so I'm just gonna stream on this channel to get some pretty much get some follows and get people know just in case my main channel gets deleted. I mean, I don't make a lot of money from this business, don't get me wrong, but I'm not, trying to lose all my, follows uh in case that one gets sold. We had 3 tickers today. Right now, the the most important ticker that's holding on is like DGLY. I think this is the only stock that's like holding VWAP that has potential to go for a day 2 tomorrow. Um, SBET, I don't know. We're just bouncing off VWAP. I thought at one point we're gonna have a liquidation, but you see we bounced off VWAP here, but I didn't really trade it at all. So it was actually pretty ugly morning, to tell you the truth, because I was trying to trade, and we had 4 tickers. You can see so here that just sold off hard at the open, and there were only like 2 tickers running. Like DGLY was the only ticker running. ETWO was the only ticker running, and SBET. So today I was thinking like, hey, it's the first day of the week. We should get some momentum, and we didn't get it. We only got it like midday. Like NVTS was a stock midday. IMNN was only a stock midday. And right now, we're just waiting for the market to close and wrap the day up. But IMM has been a pretty good buy. Yes, I don't recommend chasing it over, too much higher than 140. or 150. 150 is the most I paid for this. Because because then you have to risk it off 140, so you're risking 10 cents. Ended up performing really well. As this was a home run activity here, and right now we're just waiting for the market to close. We got about 20 minutes till the market close, so I'm probably going to be streaming here. But sadly, that like right at the open, like four tickers went into dump mode, and I'm looking at my I have a small account, really small account that I make like really tiny trades, and I got like a little bit stopped out for like $20, $5, $50, and I'm like, because I pretty much nimble my way in it. Like you can see, this morning has been really rocky. Like you can see, we had these crazy ass pops, like CETX for example. Uh, we hit the resistance of 260 on news, and we get slammed. Um, we had, and these are stocks that are like, on my scanner. So trading is not really easy as you might think. FAS was one, the stock that sold at open. Like, when you don't have like, the top five stocks, making new highs, it's just very, very disturbing. Then we had J, so you have to be careful. Like in the morning, we had pops and drops here. So I'm avoiding like pops and drops like this, even though this is technically, a pre-market breakout of 105, and it can go, it can reverse on you in a minute. So, just be careful out there. That's, market is really risky. Like even Xena, check out Xena here. I mean, Xena had a 303 breakout and then sold off. You know, that's very nasty to see. Same thing with CETX. CETX had a 250 breakout and sold off. Like some of these tickers, they took it to resistance points, so and they pretty much sold off. So we had four gappers that sold off and four breakouts that sold off. So the actual money to be made was, SBET, maybe chasing it up here. The other one was IMNN, which was buying it here, which I did, and it made money. And then the other one was what is it? NVTS. And now we're watching whether or not this DGLY gonna, break that 380, and we can potentially run. So far the S&P 500 is green. Like today, I was watching this, opening range breakout on the SPY. Like right here, we had an opening range breakout. Like right here, this is the opening range. So we broke 586, 61. I was thinking to buy calls, and that would have been the best thing to do, because we've been selling off for like 4 days. We dumped, so this would have been a great opening range breakout right here to buy at 586. I thought about going long, and soon enough, I mean, look at the SPY, pretty much went straight up for pretty much all day. I mean, I mean, these calls, if I were gonna buy them at 586 or something, they almost went up like three times from here to here. I know they went up two times because I looked at the calls. The calls were, what are they? I think the call was the 587 call was like 120, and last time I looked at it, it was like at $3. And they all expired today. So this was a monster opportunity to go long here. But sadly, the small cap market at the open has sold off. I mean, nevertheless, you gotta, you know, be careful out there because there's a lot of dangers in small caps. Well, you can see my loss here that I am, red in FAS, and it's primarily like my fault because I'm not buying them as soon as they do the breakout. Like here, I should have bought and I should have held and not pretty much sell it too soon. Because if I held these 85s, I could have sold like 130, 140. Could have made a huge chunk. But I was pretty much chicken. So there's tons of opportunity in the market, but everything's like really fast. Like in the morning, SBED was crazy fast. Like in the morning, we had huge opportunity. SBED 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. We had another two. We had, what is it called? Was it Works? No, it was FAS. FAS, Works, and then like, you know, midday we had IMNN. It was quite busy today. Usually the first day of the week is the busiest. I wish we would have had more at the open, but sadly I didn't see that much. Sadly, most of them were selling off at the open. So I don't know. We got another like 18 minutes till the market closes. I'm not sure if I see anything on my midday scanner. I doubt it is if they're gonna hit. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because my other channel, I'm in YouTube jail. I cannot really post for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will post this one. I'll try to post for the next 2 weeks on this channel, and then to increase viewership. And then probably so I'll try to post as much as I can on this one while I'm in YouTube jail, so I can get people to move on to this one because I really dislike the fact that I'm in YouTube jail. I mean, I'm getting hit by strikes that I did like four months ago. I mean, I don't make that much money from this business, and they're trying to delete it. I don't think I made $1,000 last year, or this year, and they're trying to delete it with two strikes for something I did 5 months ago. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Uh, ridiculous. Well, I don't give a shit. I'll just post on another channel. I've seen some crazy shit. Like, you gotta understand, like, censorship on the internet is very real. Like, only now I see it. Like, I think I'm behind paying. I didn't pay my advertising fees, which were $150. I'm overdue. So because of that, they're starting, oh, you're overdue to Google, right? You didn't pay your advertising fee and you're behind $150. So they pretty much re-reviewed my account and they start giving me strikes. I'm telling you, man, Google is a shithole. I'm like, why would you? Because I'm behind paying $150 for advertising. You're gonna give me two strikes? I mean, the shit that goes on at Google, you have no idea. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Leave my channel alone. What did I ever do to you? I don't know. They pretty much just made some uh, they pretty much just made some adjustments to it. I don't know. It's like if I really made like millions of dollars from advertisements, I make like $200 a year in advertisement from this YouTube. So I'm like, I'm not making a lot of money from advertisement, and my views are like 100 to 200 people per video. So I'm not really like making millions. So it doesn't really bother me if they delete it. I'll just make a new one, and I'll just transfer everybody to the new one. It's just they're just hitting me with like two strikes, and I'm like, oh, I'll get another strike and it's out. Like I didn't do anything for like the last 5 days. It's crazy, like the the bureaucracy of Silicon Valley. But trading is risky, and you know, this information is valuable because you can make money and you can lose money. So they're pretty much taking the negative stance on my channel, and they're like, "Oh, you can lose money," um, and they're like, like, let's mute this guy. Like I've seen a lot of like issues. Like I was watching some YouTube channel. I think it was what was it? It was Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit. And these dudes were like the hottest guys. These dudes were like the hottest guys for dating, and they pretty much got demonetized. And then I was watching another guy, like some really good dudes. They just take him off. Like what another dating guy was. What was his name? Wait, there we go. IMMN is actually going. Holy crap! There was another James Tusk, modern day, modern, 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 dating. modern day dating or something. Modern life dating. There you go. Modern life dating. That guy is getting shadow banned. I mean, you have to understand, like, channels are getting pretty much. I mean, if they don't like you, they'll just pretty much delete your channel. Just the way it pretty much is. Uh, so I'm gonna try to post on this channel at the end of the day, maybe a 30-minute video, so I can get you guys wrapped up on what happened today. But so far, we had uh, you know, stocks that sold off at open. Then, midday runners like IMM is going right now. NVTS that pretty much is doing VWAP reclaims, VWAP bounces, and we spiked. We have SBET, which is crazy ass crypto reverse pump, and the other ones are just garbage. And I'm thinking DGLY might break towards that 380. So we have this is going to be a 3-day going to be a 4-day week. So I'll try to put in a small video at the end of the day each day to increase my viewership on this channel, and just in case the other one gets deleted. Like, like, what do you want me to do? Like, suddenly, out of the blue, I got 2 strikes. I'm like, what did I ever do? Whoa. Like, okay, then I have to move on to plan B. I have to stream on another, my other channel. Like, what do you want me to do? But it's like, it's not like I'm making millions of dollars of advertising. It's like some algo just doesn't like you and they'll just delete you. And that's like the end of your career kind of deal. So that's really how it works here. So let's see, we got another 15 minutes. Uh and we'll see if all this works. But so far, I thought about, holding those SPY calls. That's for sure. Like I didn't really like I had like 130 SPY 187 calls right about here in this range, and then I didn't hold them, and now we're at, like, I don't know, over here we're over to. I mean, it went like 3 points. If you buy SPY calls that expire today, you can like triple your money. This was the best idea, and I didn't hold them, sadly. Like I have problems just like you, and right now the S&P is just breaking down. I looked at the 1 minute, and we're kind of breaking down a bit. So, but I was expecting a lot more volatility at the open. We're kind of in a small grind. We got like 2 or 3 movers, and we don't have like an abundance of plays. I wish we had an abundance of plays, but just 2, 3 plays. Sometimes there's like today was actually at 7 a.m. You have SBET, which was going on at 7 a.m. like I usually wake up, and we had Works as well, but it didn't go up as much. I was buying at 75 and went up to 88. And then the other ticker that I did buy was FAS, and I didn't hold it long enough. And then after I didn't hold it long enough. That's like 84 to 150. And after that, we had at the market sell-off on all small caps. And then we have SBET just kept going. And then we had 2 other tickers, which is NVTS and IMNN. And maybe DGLY is going to break that highs, and the SPY has bounced. It's kind of like all that happened here today. It's not. You might want to take all these tickers and put them on your watch list, because that's what happened today. Like I was expecting a lot more at the open, that's for sure. Because most of the time, you got to understand, like, after a long weekend, there's a lot of liquidity in the market, and the market is hot. And it's also, this week is a shorter week, like only 4 days. What happens with the volume is they just, there's a lot more volume going in the first day of the week. And sadly, the volume pretty much got absorbed by SBET. And I didn't really trade it. Like after this trade here, 10 to 11.5, I didn't even think about buying it again at 25. Like I'm chasing it after it doubled. This doesn't make logical sense to me. But in this situation, I guess I should have. This is what I call the black swan. Like look at this candle in SBET. Like in 1 minute, look at it. It's crazy. Like here, here we're going up 25 cents, maybe a candle. And then in one candle, it goes up through $2. And then the next candle goes up $10. That's crazy. That's like something out of, and then on the next candle it goes up to $35. That's crazy. Like I can't tell you to chase this. This is like a black swan event for the short. Like I was looking at my trade zero, and this stock is restricted. You can't even find shares to short. I mean, look, imagine how many people got squeezed out in these candles. Probably owe the broker money. Because I saw it, you could have borrowed like 1,000 shares for 100 shares for like $3. So imagine if you're short, 100 shares at 11, you're blown out in like 3 minutes. So this is an extreme example for the shorts. But this shit happens. Like you can get blown out of the water. That's why I don't recommend shorting the first day of the week of this because this shit. So So we're gonna be streaming on this channel, for the next 2 weeks until I'm out of YouTube jail, and then we're gonna, um, yeah, we're gonna be streaming on this one until I'm out of YouTube jail. But right now, DGLY to break 380. That's what we're looking at into the close. Like DGLY, I got some long actually at around I don't know like 360. I was thinking it'll do like 480, 450. So I am eyeing this one in case it does. So don't like mirror me. Hold on, let me put the intro on it. Don't like mirror me or anything like that. But that's the one that I do like the most. That's why I've been watching it. This is, we can do 450. Look. I got to add to that. There we go. I'm gonna be adding to the GLY. Let's see. Like right here. See, that should work. Like if I buy that at 280 with a 370 stop, that's like a 10 cents, and the next resistance is technically I don't know 440, 480. So that should work, right? So I've been there we go. You can see the right here, the top right, 890 going now. So this is my best idea as of right now. Still got 5 minutes to go. You know, we'll see if we can get this going. $4 or so. But so far, I've just been, you know, the sad part about the market is that, um, the sad part about the market is that, nice. I'm watching it rip. DGOY going. The sad part about the market is that we only have a couple of movers. There we go. Still long GBLY. This is a stock I'm making some of my losses back. I have 375 long. I still have these um DGLY long. There we go. DGLY $4, man. You should have held. Should have held, bro. You should have held. $4. So the last hour of the day, I'm gonna be doing a 1 hour live stream each day into the close market review. So the last hour of the day, I will be doing a live stream on this channel, just babbling into the close. I'm gonna be doing it for the next couple of. Wow, IMMM is still going. Holy shit, IMMM is still going. Wow, wow. IMMM, I'm peeing my pants. That's crazy. DGOY and IMMM. Like I'm getting a little bit. I've been getting a little bit sucker punched a bit on Thursday and on Friday and on Monday. Like I've been over trading a bit, so I'm trying not to do that as much and let the plays come to me. If I do that, I'll be able to survive. There you go. YouTube jail. Go. We got another. So IMM is just pushing. Oh, I'm not buying it. IMM is gonna crash into after hours. I'm scared shitless. That's a big move. I'm not buying it. I like DGLY best. DGLY is better. That thing is overextended. It scares the crap out of me. Um, IMMA has a history of dumping into the aftermarket. History of dumping in the aftermarket. I got caught Friday. I got caught Friday buying 150 and it dumped to like 110. So IMM is scary if I buy that into the close. All right, so make sure you tune in tomorrow, same time. It'll be around 3 p.m. We're going to be talking for about an hour of what has happened um, today.